back to my channel. My name is Mariana and this is Low Carb Mama Bear. Today I'm going to be sharing about the difference between almond flour and extra fine extra fine almond flour. I have almond butter stuck in my mind. I don't know why. Actually, we eat almond butter instead of peanut butter because peanut butter is actually not a nut. It is a legume. So for those who know lectins, unfortunately, it's a no for us. So, obviously in a low carb lifestyle and a keto lifestyle, gluten-free lifestyle, we do not eat flour. We do not have flour, or not as much as low carb. We can kind of have a little bit. But anyways, a story for another time. I'm eating a cookie, hopefully. You don't see cookie pieces all over my teeth. There's different types of flours out there. I kind of stick to more keto-friendly flours, which is almond flour and coconut flour. So diving deeper into the almond flour section, there's kind of like 3 categories that I've come across with. Maybe there's more. For cooking and baking, I mean. So there's almond meal, almond flour, and extra fine almond flour. I've heard that almond meal is not great for baking, maybe for cooking a bit, but for baking not so great. It's too grainy. Almond flour is decent, and a lot of people end up using almond flour with a mixture of coconut flour. People say that kind of gives the most it's the most closest texture-ish to like regular flour. It kind of gives a more of a, maybe not exactly, but like a feel. It gives a vibe. It gives more of a vibe of regular flour. I don't know if you can hear me properly. The joys of forgetting to press play. I'm not sure if I mentioned about, so I know I said that people use a mixture between almond flour and coconut flour to sort of have a more of a vibe of a actual, let's say, cookie. Even though I did find a great recipe that does not require coconut flour or xanthan gum or beef gelatin to make it really good, and you can find it right here. And then the third category would be the extra fine almond flour that I found. And so, I might show a clip of just almond flours that you can find in Amazon. A lot of them say extra fine almond flour, but gosh, this one is extra fine almond flour. Like, honestly, the title should be extra fine almond flour. There should be an extra in the title, because it's so I did see that they do sell it on Amazon as well. I'll link both the website and the Amazon place, Amazon link, where you can find the extra almond flour. And one of the reviews was saying that they actually thought they got coconut flour because it was that thin. So when I say extra fine, I mean extra fine. And in my brain, retrospectively, I'm kind of like, I can't believe I thought this, but in my brain I was like, oh, this is like great. It's kind of like similar texture as regular flour, super fine. And I was like, maybe I can use this and it'll be like if I'm using flour. I can't believe I thought that. Anyways, basically, I ended up buying it, and when it arrived, I started using it just as normal in the recipes I use and the recipes that I will be sharing as well, and that I have shared in this channel. Follow me. I quickly found out that I couldn't use it as I usually use almond flour. Everything was just super dry. So the good thing is I figured out that, I will use less of it. So kind of like when you use coconut flour, I used, for the amount of almond flour it was asked, I used half of it. And I mean, so far so good. Like everything has been turning out really great. And I really like this because, especially for, I don't know if, I know my husband kind of struggles with this. I don't know if some of you might struggle with, when you have a lot of almonds, it can give you kind of like some digestive problems, constipation. And so this is great for preventing that because you're having less almond, especially if you're making like one, what's the word? One serving of a cookie. I will be sharing that quite soon, and if it's already up, it'll be up here. I find that I've found a really great product that possibly not a lot of people in the keto community / low carb community might know. If you do know, please do let me know, and like, tell me as well in the comments below how you use extra fine almond flour, or how have you been using it. Do check the website as well. I wanted to share this new discovery for me with you guys, and how great it's been just for us, in terms of as well just managing our intake of almond. I actually found that website through looking for almond butter. I was looking for almond without the skin at the top. I think it's called blanched. I think, I'm not sure, but anyways, basically like almond butter without the skin, because the skin has lectins, so we try to avoid lectins as much as possible. And that butter has been a really good find for us. It was a great find for us. I initially found it through Amazon, and then I went into looking into the website, and then that's how I found the extra fine almond flour. So yeah, please do let me know if you do end up using it. I'd love to hear how it works out for you. Be aware again of, using less. And yeah, thanks again for joining me. I know this one was a bit shorter, but I will be back with more low carb keto friendliness information, desserts, food. Yeah. See you then. Mama Bear out.